This is Paul Powell. This is my project attempting to understand Amazon Web Services, or AWS. I followed a tutorial online and tried to build a web-based bookstore where you can buy and order books. You have admins and guests and users, and each of them have different authentication. This is a GraphQL. This is provided by the tutorial, but it sets up certain properties and certain objects that AWS handles, such as a book. What permissions does a book have? Well, it allows the admin to create and update and delete the books. And we also then allow authenticated users to see the books, but we also allow guest users to view them as well. But these two can't remove, add, or influence the stock at all. And the property of books, it has a title, description, an image, author, featured, and a price. And each of these objects have very similar properties. Book order, it's the same concept, gives ownership and allows book orders for customers using customers' email and Lambda. And it has specific properties itself. And what it means by Lambda is there's this right here. I did not write this code, but I had to use AWS's built-in functions in order to create this page. And it was a lot more complicated than I thought, but at the same time, it was really fascinating just creating the function through command line and setting its properties, setting what permissions it has, setting its limits on AWS. This is a very simple function, and it just links the books in order and allows orders to be seen by the admin. And this is the part that I wrote. This is a very simple HTML page. It has CSS. I was going to do JavaScript, but because I couldn't push this project, I didn't really know what exactly to write if it wasn't going to work. But we can open this with a live server, view it. This is what I wrote, and it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And I wanted to link this to the bookstore. So it's like you have a bookstore and you have a movie store all in one. New releases, it just displays one at the front. And then it has a list of other movies that are available. History, I didn't come up with anything for history, but books should link to the AWS, but it doesn't. So let's run it. AWS takes a very long time to load. And this is what should be shown. And what we can do, we could go to admin. And this is where you could create a username, you could create a password, you could create an account. And because it links into Amazon, use your Google account, you can use Amazon account, and you could sign in as an admin, you could sign in as a guest, but sadly, even though I have nothing in here, this pops up even if I meet all of the credentials in this box. And that's the part that doesn't seem to work, so if I click books again, oh yeah, okay, so it still doesn't work. Last time it at least displayed an error. But that was my attempt at AWS. It was very difficult, very difficult. Coding's hard enough as is, but dealing with web-related issues is another level of difficulty. But I did enjoy my time with it. And I will see about doing maybe a much smaller project in the future with this.